Making a Starbucks Vanilla Bean Frappuccino at home is easier than you'd think, and it was a fun recipe to do with our kids. All you need is a few simple ingredients, including real vanilla beans and a blender. It's a quick recipe, so let's get started. But first, one quick note. This recipe does not contain espresso or caffeine. Begin by taking 1 cup of ice and adding it to your blender cup or container. And I know I can go a little quick, so remember, as always, the full ingredients list can be found in the video description. Up next, we'll need 1 cup of milk. You can use any kind of milk, including non-dairy options. I use whole milk here, but I commonly use oat milk and it also works really well. Whichever milk you choose, just make sure to add it to the ice and we're ready for the next step. For the next step, we'll need 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Add the 2 tablespoons of sugar to the ice and milk mixture. As you can see, we had our youngest 2 kids helping with these steps, and it made it a little bit more challenging, but a lot more fun. It's time for the 4th ingredient, and it's a big one. The 2 natural vanilla beans. These are the Madagascar vanilla beans we sell on our lonegoosebakery.com website, but you can find lower grade options at most grocery stores. Slice each vanilla pod vertically, then scrape out the vanilla caviar. Using the caviar from 2 vanilla beans will give the Frappuccino plenty of natural vanilla flavor. Once you have the vanilla caviar, add it to the other ingredients in the blender cup or container. And just to make sure we have even more natural vanilla flavor, I add another 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla bean extract. This will be the final ingredient before blending. Carefully add it in with the other ingredients. Now that we've added all the ingredients, make sure to firmly add the lid to the top of your blender container. This is one of those steps that you might want an adult to handle because if it's not on firmly, it will make a huge mess. Add your blender container to the top of the blender. And now for the fun part. Once the container is securely fastened, you'll want to select the frozen drink setting. That usually blends for approximately 1 minute. Make sure if you have kids with you to gather them around for this part because they always enjoy watching. And I think it's amazing to see all the small dark specks mixing around, knowing each one is going to give our Frappuccino that awesome vanilla flavor. While we're waiting for the Frappuccino to finish blending, it's time for a quick goose fact. Did you know that goslings can dive 30 to 40 feet underwater? Sounds like they should join the Olympics. And now back to our Vanilla Bean Frappuccino. When the ingredients finish blending, it's time to pour the frozen drink into a serving glass. I always recommend doing it very slowly to make sure you don't spill. And I know it looks delicious already, but we still have one final ingredient. And that ingredient is whipped cream. You can use any type of whipped topping you want, and it will create that signature look and taste that makes the Vanilla Bean Frappuccino so popular. And now your Vanilla Bean Frappuccino is ready to enjoy. I know we were all ready to try it. The adults loved it, and the kids rated it a 10 out of 10. We enjoyed making this recipe, and it's a fun experience we can do with the kids. As the temperature warms up, we have more of these in our future. Now that we've created this Vanilla Bean Frappuccino, you need a more caffeinated option. Check out our brown sugar shake and espresso, and I'll see you there.